What is up, guys? Welcome back to Take It to the House. After a week. Sorry, not sorry, but I'm
Blame
joined by
sports.
Thatcher and Elijah as per usual. And I see what you're talking about my light, but
Oh, there
um,
it is again. Yeah.
so we decided to take a week off just because it's kind of a dead week last week, and we were also waiting for the finals for both NBA and Stanley Cup to be over. So that happened, and we predicted correctly, obviously. But I thought Florida was going to win one more game. But the NBA Nuggets, the Denver Nuggets are NBA champions, and then the Vegas Golden Knights won their first Stanley Cup title last week. So yeah, that's
They
kind of
became the fourth fastest franchise to win a title within their inception.
And the Raiders are now the only team in Vegas, the professional sports team in Vegas, who haven't won a championship.
That's kind of crazy.
oh, no.
I mean, they're only three, but come on, Raiders, step it up.
Well, and then Oakland's going to move, so they'll have championships, obviously.
Yeah, they'll never win either. So there you go.
I mean, they already got championships.
But they already
under
have
their
them.
belt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, but they have to win it when they're in Vegas.
That's true.
Oh, well,
But Jokic was Finals MVP. Surprisingly, not surprising.
yeah.
Man went off. I thought Jamal Murray could have been MVP.
I
too.
was gonna say I think Murray could be a
I
shot
don't.
too.
His last few games were really, really poor, though. I didn't.
Yeah, but I think
he
one of the reasons that they got that far was because he stepped up. But I think
100%.
God damn it, I like you fucking up.
it's okay. Just stop looking at it. I was just gonna say I don't think Murray deserved Finals MVP, but like if there was like a playoffs MVP, I almost would give it to him because I feel like he was the reason that they got that far is because he stepped up.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he should have won Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
Western Conference.
Sorry, yeah, Western. Did I say Eastern?
I will say,
Yeah, not Western.
Christian Brown was a big surprise for me. I didn't expect him to pop off like that, but
You're like to do anything.
he just got the lucky touch, man.
Yeah,
I think was that three straight titles or four straight, something like that.
I think it's 3, right?
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Basically, if you're looking for a championship, just get him on your team.
Facts. And if you're looking to get in the finals, get Kevin Love on your team.
Yeah. You don't have to win it though. You just have to get there.
Exactly. Because Kevin Love, every year he's been in the playoffs, he's made the finals.
That's
Never
actually
not made the finals.
that's actually wild.
Yeah. So if the Cavaliers kept him, we would have been playing the Nuggets right now. Or we would have been not.
Yeah.
Trying to pull up Stanley Cup's stats from because someone had a hat trick and I forgot his name.
Was it to Chuck?
I think so. Keep going.
Were you guys surprised about the Heat's like lack of like the series was like pretty easy? Were you guys surprised?
No, I wasn't surprised because they're an 8 seed. I don't think we should ever be surprised with an 8 seed, trying to go up against a 1 seed. But I do.
Yeah, but they did that in the whole Eastern Conference.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just I think it's different. Like when you get to the finals, I mean, I personally don't think Jimmy Butler is him. He shows some games, but the majority of the time he does not step up.
Well,
The worst play of the finals was that 3 that he just chucked up for no
That
reason.
made no sense.
They had time on the clock. It was so bad. I just sat there. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Like it
What
makes
are
me
you
question.
doing?
Like it literally makes me question if he is if he can do it.
I think he can.
a
I
lot
just
of
think
help.
he needs a solid 2, like solid. Because like, I don't know.
He
People
would've
could say
gotten it if
Bam, but
Bradley
like I
Beal-
would not classify Bam as like a part. Like if you're saying like, give me your best 2 players, and you tell me that it's Bam and Jimmy, I'd be like,
Yeah, but
like-
that Heat team is probably going to be dismantled. I think Bam. There's talks of him going to Portland.
oh yeah.
Um,
Which is sad because like I think if you go the other way, if Lillard were to join the Heat,
I mean I think so too. But Lillard is never going to leave Portland. He's too
No.
loyal.
Yeah.
And I actually thought of
there have been talks of him leaving though.
I
But he does
respect.
not-
I think he said himself that he didn't want to leave. Right?
Yeah, I respect the loyalty, but at the same time, I'm like, all right, you're never gonna win, bro. I'm sorry.
And like they're trying to rebuild around him too.
How many times have they rebuilt around him? Like
They
this is
tried
like the
so
third
hard.
time.
I will say though, I think that's a testament to Damian Lillard that even though they haven't won anything as a team, that we still
Yeah.
consider him so great. I think
Yeah.
that's wonderful. So
Yeah. He's a stud too. Like,
yeah, and I
and came
mean
from Weber State. Let's go.
facts, and I think if Bradley Beal, because he had the no trade clause, so he could have picked between the Bucks, the Heat, the Suns, and the Sacramento
He
Kings.
literally chose the worst out
The
of
worst out
them.
of the four, which makes
That
no sense.
trade, we can get to it later, is the
Yeah,
biggest L.
I personally think that the Kings would have been his best fit. Him and De'Aaron Fox in the backcourt with that depth that they have there, that would have been
Yeah.
nasty. But
Actually, well, literally any of them would have been good, I think.
yeah.
But yeah. Okay, one more question before Zach pulls up some stats on Stanley Cup. Okay. So I kind of thought about this when the finals ended. Are the Denver Nuggets just a more successful version of the Utah Jazz team that never were able to make it? If you think about it, they have now probably not quite to the extent at center, but you had Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell, which a lot of people argued for a long time were two of the best at their position. At least Rudy Gobert was up there. And then now you have Jamal Murray and Jokic. And people were comparing Murray to Mitchell forever. Like, and a lot of
that was a good matchup though between the two.
Well, and think about it. Like, okay, so then you had like role players. They had like Michael Porter Jr., KCP, like stuff like that. And then on the other side, you had like Joe Ingles, Rubio,
Yeah, until we traded
Clarkson.
them all away.
See,
But I'm just saying that, like,
that's where I
I
think the
almost feel
drop
like they're
off is.
just a more successful version of that.
I think they're a better version. I think
That's what, yeah.
like the more successful, but also the coach,
I
Mike
would
Malone,
take,
Quinn Snyder. I think
yeah, I still think, I don't know, give me like Donovan Mitchell when he was firing in Utah and Jamal Murray. I think I would take Donovan over Jamal.
I'd
But
take Donovan over Jamal now.
yeah, I think so too. But Jokic, Gobert, it's not close. But when you think about it, Gobert was like winning defensive player of the year after defensive player of the year.
Yeah,
So I think those two compare really easily, and both smaller market teams.
yeah.
Well,
But I mean,
now it's a
I
big
think
market for Utah though, because so many so many draft picks
I don't know if
that.
that necessarily makes them a big
I
market.
still
But
don't think the Jazz will
listen,
ever.
listen. I'm just saying, like, oh my gosh, I'm so fucking tired of this. Ever since Utah traded away Mitchell and Gobert, they have more leverage to get better players.
Yes,
But they won't.
but
They won't,
they
but
can
they're gonna
get
try to
players.
trade up in the draft. But if I was them, dude, fuck Miami. I would go get Dame, bro. Make him come back to Utah.
Yeah, but you can't make a player come play for you.
No, of
And here's
course
the
not.
thing: they can get players, but they can't retain players.
No.
That's the problem with the Jazz.
Well, the
They
problem
never
is
have enough
yeah,
time to build something.
like you even look at their best teams who couldn't get over that last hump, and then the
Yeah,
players are like, "Fuck it, I'm leaving."
yeah,
Like
exactly.
Karl Malone had enough of it and left and won a ring.
Yeah,
Like now he didn't do much on that team that won a
He
ring,
was a
but
bench player, but
yeah, but also like even I know that the Gobert and Mitchell thing was a little bit less about the players wanting to leave and a little bit more about the organization ready to break it up. But there was tension there for years, and
yeah, because of COVID.
There were always questions if Spider was going to leave. So like, I agree. I think that they could get players here, but they won't be able to retain players, and it's sad because I think that the owner. I don't know. I'm gonna bash on Ryan Smith just a little bit. Like he's wanting to bring in a hockey team to Salt Lake, but he owns two professional teams who are both dog shit. Now he's finally starting to spend money with Real Salt Lake, but like you're so focused on bringing in more teams and more assets for like your bank account, but you're not even going to make them good teams.
Hmm.
Like I think that's pathetic. Like I think he's so focused. Like, and guess what? They'd probably be a bright yellow team because that's his favorite color. Gosh.
They're
I
rebranding again, I think, honestly.
you think
Well,
the
they
Jazz
have to
are?
wait. They have to wait a few more years. They
Yeah,
signed like that with
you
that
have to
deal with
wait like
Nike.
you have to like Cleveland rebranded the first chance they could get, and we waited like 2 or 3
That's
seasons. So
Yeah, but then you have LA who like Rams, right? We
hmm
got the Rams who just rebranded like 3 times in 3 years. Logo,
well, I think
jerseys.
that's not an easier argument. I mean, that's that's a stretch though, because they moved from St. Louis back to LA. They
Mhm.
kept the same uniforms and everything, and then finally, when they moved into their new stadium, is when they rebranded
Yeah,
again.
but
Yeah,
when the year they went to the Super Bowl, they had the white horn instead of
yeah, but
the.
I don't think that was their official. That was just like an alternate helmet that they had
No, no, no.
from.
I'm talking about the logo.
What do you mean?
So like the logo before, it was like a darker gold horn, right?
Yeah,
And then they switched it to the white horn and the white
yeah, but
mouth.
But would you classify the horn being a rebrand? I wouldn't classify that as a
Yeah,
rebrand.
because they had the white horn on their away jerseys and they had the yellow horn on their home jerseys.
I don't know. I
but
wouldn't
they. I
classify
feel
that
like
as a
they've
complete
always had
rebrand
those
though.
as like alternate
The
from the.
yellow, yeah, the yellow and blue have always been around though.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they incorporated the white horn
Yeah, but NFL's
2018,
different too. They
2019.
have different
Yeah,
rules.
that's true.
And also,
But
I think part of the thing was that they were physically moving places. So then it kind of was able to like get away with it. With like the Jazz, they've been around forever. So they are going to have to wait. Well, because the first season that they did it, that they rebranded was the first season with Nike, right? And that was 2017,
yeah,
right?
and then they rebranded and won a Super Bowl. Actually, no, the year after. Excuse
And
me.
then the Cavs, I was just thinking about the Cavs was 2017-18 season is when they did the first, like the rebrand. And then
Yes.
they did it again this season. So that's 5 years, right? 2022, 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you have to wait.
the other thing to
You have to wait
consider,
5 years in the NFL too. I think it's like
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
think, well, I
gonna be
think you have to
brutal.
wait 5 years once you already rebrand. So like you can't rebrand twice within 4 years or whatever.
Yeah, which I think is
It's
kind of
fair.
silly, but it's
Oh, I
also
think
kind
it's
of fair.
fair because I think that like if you have 5 years to make new uniforms, and then it's not our fault that the uniforms you came out with were shit. Arizona, like, come on, bro. Like you guys had all this time to rebrand, and they're horrible.
Yeah.
Also, have you guys seen the new Panthers? Like a little, like their new kind of design with the sleeves. It looks so much better.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
But the Lions are getting new helmets tomorrow,
let's
or new
go.
alternate helmets. I think they're going to be blue.
I think it should
That'd
be
be
black.
sick. I think they should do
That's
black
gonna be
too, though. But the problem is they need a whole new uniform to go with the black because the black wouldn't go with what they
That's
have.
true.
But they could do blue helmets with white uniforms
or just the blue on blue. I think
or blue with their gray uniforms would look tough.
like their colors kind of match with each other. Like you
They
couldn't go
have
wrong
dub
either way.
uniforms, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Let me send you guys. The details are very different, like very not very different, like very subtle, but
Hmm.
like the stripes look so much better. I just sent it to the group chat, but the stripes are like sharp now rather than just like that weird kind of sleeve cuff thing that they had before.
Oh, they just okay. I see.
See how it's kind of like that sharp looking.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can find the before picture so that it
that's a
kind of
nice. That's a nice.
it's a nice change.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like 10,000 times better. It's just not horrible.
Yeah, I see
I
the
think
old
that they
stripe.
still have
Yeah.
really outdated
I don't
uniforms.
know if you see the old stripe, but
Yeah.
it's just thicker and yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to find one with the blue uniform too to kind of give it like a direct comparison, but oh, here you go. Let's see. Like something like this is just weird. Here you go. I just sent that one too. Like it just looks like very collegiate.
Yeah. Speaking of collegiate, we probably won't be getting an NCAA football game ever because EA
I
just got
know.
sued for not including the company who runs the NIL in the NIL discussions. So EA are
So
trying to
dumb.
do shortcuts again, and yeah, as a result, probably won't be NCAA.
Such an L. And it's like, do you know how much money they could have made from that game? Like that game would bring so many people like playing, like there so many people would be playing that game.
Yeah. Well, that's what people have been waiting for ages.
I know.
I think 2K should take up the
I just
NCAA.
wanted to play like with a legacy team, like we were saying, like a Utah team, like bring back their like I don't know, the team that won not even last year, the team that beat Oregon, kicked their ass.
Uh-huh.
Like Devin Lloyd and stuff. Dude, that team would be that'd be so fun.
But I
Yeah.
mean, knowing EA, they won't do jack, even if they have like they don't care.
They don't care about Utah specifically, too. It's not like they're going to go out of their way to make Utah any better.
Yeah, but and they already said that they're going to use the Madden engine for NCAA if it were to ever come to fruition. Which
That's such an L because then it's like the exact same game.
Just reskinned, and Madden sucks. So
accurate. I just tried playing it the other day.
You got the beta?
No, I just tried playing the 23, and it's shit.
Yeah.
I re-downloaded it.
Huh? No, we didn't play the beta.
You didn't play the beta?
Oh. I didn't get a beta code. Thank goodness.
I don't know. I'll probably end up getting it if I hear that the reviews are good, but the thing is I really want to play with Derek Carr on the Saints, but I can just make that trade and just play a CPU.
Bro, you're like the first person I've ever heard to say I want to play with Derek Carr.
Yeah, have you tried playing online with Jameis Winston? It's pretty bad.
Yeah, I kicked Thatcher's ass on Sunday.
Yeah, dude. It's literally because it's so hard to play anything with Jameis Winston. And then my other option was you can play with Andy Dalton. So, I mean.
The Red Rifle.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's kind of sad that that's not going to. It's just going to be. Because I remember NCAA 14 was such a dope game, bro.
The high school to college thing. That was fire.
Okay. Even just like doing the regular franchise stuff too was really fun.
I've had Stanley Cup for a while, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah, the final score of the fourth one for the Knights was 9-3. They absolutely shit on them. It was Mark Stone that had a hat trick, and it took him like 3 tries to get the third goal in an empty net. I was like,
I don't know. That was just such a boring series, bro.
I didn't watch one game.
I didn't either. I turned on the last game and then I turned it on and it was 3-0 and I turned it back off. I don't know. Unless you're a Knights fan, then it's kind of like
even I don't know if you guys saw the videos after they won. They were like showing the crowd. Bro, the crowd looked like they were cheering for a preseason win. Like there is no.
Oh, so they're like Manchester City fans?
Yeah, there's like no, what is it?
Emotion
or anything. They were just like most of them were just on their phone,
hooray!
Filming. Hurrah!
Man,
sad.
That's just sad. But it's cool. Like I think it's cool that an expansion team won it. I think that's cool. But other than that, I'm kind of like, okay.
I don't know if it is cool though. I don't like it. I think the NHL it gives too much power to expansion teams to be good.
Yeah, because even look at like the Kraken and how from year 1 to year 2, how much better they got. You're like, there's something suspicious there.
And then the Canadian teams
I'm a Kraken fan and I'm still like, that's suspicious.
Yeah, and Canadian teams get screwed over. Like imagine being a Canuck and looking down at the US teams like, what is going on here? This is our
fact
sport.
That I think a Canadian team hasn't won it in like 20 years.
Yeah.
So
like imagine if a Canadian NFL team kept winning the Super Bowl.
Hey, did you know that also Canada took another L on Sunday?
Yes, sir.
2-0, bro.
We should keep BJ Callahan as the head coach. Screw Berhalter.
Yeah,
I cannot believe that I genuinely can't believe that they're bringing him.
We're a joke of a federation, and we always will be.
It's Greg Midhalter, bro.
Yeah, Greg Baldhalter.
So bad. And now surely Gio Reyna is not going to play anymore. Like, surely it's just going to be. Or do you think they're going to get their shit together? I hope they get their shit
together. They have to. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him back.
Yeah, maybe they're just like, hey, you got to have a conversation with Gio and you got to figure this out.
Here's the thing: if we don't perform in the Copa America, he better be out. He better be out. I'm done.
Well, because his contracts, ideally, they're trying to make it so he's the coach for 2026. Cannot be the case.
If we don't perform in the Copa America, if we don't make it to at least the semifinals or the finals, cut him.
And you have home field advantage at that point.
And you just signed a really young player too.
Hey, you have Balogun too. Like, bro,
Balogun, and you still got Christian Pulisic too.
Like Gio Reyna's playing, and like this squad is meant.
This squad is
good.
This is the best that you're gonna have for a long time.
And that's
and you're gonna have the next World Cup is here.
We cannot
disappoint. Fuck this up.
And that's what I
Tennessee,
really like
LA. Where else? There's one more.
Seattle's going.
Seattle.
I think Jerry World is gonna have games. Like, dude, you cannot fuck this up.
No.
Boston Boston has games.
Yeah. But it's like BJ, that's what I liked about BJ Callahan. He just put our best squad on the field and said, let him
It's
play.
not hard.
It's not hard.
It's like,
It's
you know, when you go and you're playing like Diamond Dynasty or playing Mutt, and there's the button that says auto generate best lineup. BJ Callahan just smashed
did
that button.
and it was like, go play. And look, they're kids. They gotta play. They don't care about sitting back. It's not Sergio Busquets on 11, you know?
Well, and something that says a lot is Walker Zimmerman did not start a singular game in this tournament.
Thank goodness.
Don't get me wrong. I love Walker. He's a good dude, but like, he should not be starting games for this United States team.
He's not better than Chris Richards. He's not better than
No, Chris Richards already scored a goal.
Yeah, in 10 appearances, bro. Like it makes me sick that we're gonna blow it all with Berhalter.
It just makes me sick that US doesn't have any more ambition than that.
Yeah.
Because that shows your complete lack of ambition, because you should be going for big names.
And this is also the reason why soccer will never be big in the United States, because we have a moment right now to capitalize on Leo Messi coming to the MLS, propelling soccer's popularity in the United States. And here we are with our national team being a joke and signing a bald man who only cares about his shoes. Like, it's a joke.
It's just a disgrace, because like, well, and what makes me even more pissed is that came out halfway through the Mexico game.
Yeah. And so it was just distracting we just won. That was a crazy match.
I mean, 3-0. Oh my god.
3-0. We've never won 3-0.
4 red cards in the game total too. Like it ended early too.
It ended early. Yeah. But
also, real quick, Mexico, that was a disgrace. Yeah, that's an absolute disgrace that's how you act on a big stage. And now you expect, I mean, they'll still get it because nothing will happen, but like now they're going to be a host nation for the World Cup. And that's how their fans
they only have
act.
2 matches. Or two venues.
That's pathetic, bro. It's so pathetic.
I think also I will say it kind of makes me sad because, you know, like against Mexico, we always expect Mexico to have more fans than US. But in the final, we barely had, the stands were like half full, right? And so it's just like,
I think Vegas is a bad venue, though. That's one of my big arguments is I think Vegas isn't a good venue for it.
I think it's a great venue, but just not an ideal location.
That's what I mean. Like that's not, like it's a bad spot. Like remember the Denver one was full.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I just think that Vegas isn't a good spot for people for a sporting event. Like I just don't. I've been there for the Pac-12, and it's just like
so bad.
I don't know. I just hate going to Vegas. Also,
I don't like Vegas. I mean, I went for the Gold Cup, and that was great, but I just don't like Vegas.
Right. Like I the only reason I'll go is because it's close. Yeah. So, but like for like concerts and stuff like that, when I see like Post Malone's going on tour and he's not coming here, which is weird, but I'd rather go to Arizona or California than go to Vegas, just because I just don't want to go to Vegas.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the max potential soccer has in the United States is to pass up hockey, and that's it. It'll never pass up baseball, football, or basketball.
Yeah, fair.
So speaking on Messi, as Elijah kind of said, Messi's coming to MLS. This happened like 2 weeks ago. We didn't record last week, so we're gonna go over it now. Messi's going to Miami intern.
Miami.
Yeah, Inter Miami, whatever. I called the opposite. Honestly, it's just funnier.
I thought you said Miami intern.
No, I
thought he said that too.
I said Inter.
Did you hear that KSI called them Inter Milan?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But this is what was mind blowing to me. I sent this to you too as well. There was a Saudi Arabian team who had one more offer for him. It was a 1.6 billion for 3 years.
Yep, and he turned it down to go to Miami.
But he made the smart choice because he's going to make more money.
He's going to make so much money here.
Because he gets some of the money from the Apple TV deal. He gets part-time ownership.
Yep.
And then when he retires, he gets to own a full team.
Exactly.
You know.
And see how that worked for Beckham too, because that was part of Beckham's deal, and now he owns the team that now has Messi.
Mm-hmm.
I will say though, this also kind of shows how poor United or soccer culture is the United States. Tickets a week before Messi's arrival were going for $4 for
now they're 400,
and now they're going for 400. But that's literally only because Messi's here.
Yeah, but the problem is too is like, I mean, I know that other sports have this problem and still fill seats, but like Miami are the worst team in the one of the
But
worst teams
how
in
much more
MLS right now.
tickets? How much are tickets for RSL? Because I've never
I'll
been
pull
to
it
an
up right
MLS
now.
match. So
Yeah. So are we just gonna go off of the cheapest ticket? Yeah.
just go off the
Yeah.
cheapest ticket. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just go for the next game, Minnesota United. Cheapest ticket I see, sort by price. Okay, so that's $19.
$19. Okay.
Let's go. Okay, hang on. Just to out of comparison too, let me go MLS standings real quick off the top of my head. I can't remember who's the worst team in the league. I do genuinely think so. Colorado, Miami, but I'm not going to count Miami. So we'll just go. Let's go to a Rapids game and see. Colorado Rapids, Commerce City. $16 is the cheapest ticket for the Rapids. So that's pretty bad. I mean, it's
And that's
pretty bad.
probably. Did he freeze? Oh, okay.
No.
And I think. Oh, hold on. Is everything good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Hold on. I was lagging for a bit, but I think it's probably even risen just because like of Messi's arrival. But even that is like, they're probably less expensive before Messi. But I don't know. I think it's just
Well, what's crazy though? So RSL are in the Open Cup. The Open Cup, to explain it to you, Elijah, it's like the Carabao Cup kind of
okay. So it's like the
of
domestic.
America.
Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah. So like USL and stuff like that playing it.
yeah.
So RSL are going to Houston for the semifinal of the Open Cup.
Okay.
If they win, they
Mhm.
host the Open Cup final. The other two teams are FC Cincinnati and Inter Miami. So
Okay.
hypothetically, if RSL beat Houston and Miami beats Cincinnati, we could see Messi at America First Field in a final.
Now, when are those games? Because Messi's not making his
It'll
debut
be
till
once
July.
after he's already here. His
Okay.
first game's July 21st, which was confirmed today.
Yes.
But let's see. I think it's like in late August and then the finals in September.
Okay.
But
They
like,
also
dude,
got
that's
Sergio Busquets. So
yeah,
Mhm.
and I think they're gonna get Suarez too.
yeah.
Okay, hang on. The Open Cup is August 23rd, the semifinals 23rd.
Okay.
And then I think the finals like September something.
Hmm.
I'd be so
Jeez.
insane, dude.
I would be.
Would you spend the money to
Well,
go?
we have season tickets, so I don't think our tickets. I think we'd get them for a lot cheaper than like $400.
Yeah.
So what I think we do is I talked to my mom about it already. We go to that one, and then if we host Inter Miami here next year, we sell our tickets
Smart.
because then we could see him once, and then we could make like a $400 profit
And you also get to see him in a more, I guess,
in
quote
a
unquote
final.
important
Yeah, that'd be
game. Yeah.
insane.
So
I don't know.
Crazy.
I think that Messi to MLS is awesome, and I also think it shows that Saudi is not going to work because he turned down 1.6 billion to come to the MLS. Now, he's still going to make a bunch of money here, but I also think marketing yourself in Miami is going to be so much easier than marketing yourself in Saudi Arabia.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, and it's also, I mean, it's not going to work because the U.S. controls pretty much sporting culture around the world. Like
yeah,
our influence is even getting into the Premier League now. So
right.
it's like more
Like the
people,
the
just
Premier League's
care.
doing that summer series here, and like a
Mhm.
lot of Prem clubs will come here for the summer and stuff like that. Like that shows that the US has bigger reach. Saudi's
Yeah.
not doing anything like that.
And a lot of people still care about their human rights violations.
Yeah,
And
as they should.
that's that as they should. It's a big.
Well, and they're just trying to buy soccer. Like it
Mhm.
doesn't work that way. You don't just get to have a bunch of money. Like now, there have been a decent amount of transfers to Saudi Arabia. So Benzema, obviously, that one's crazy. N'Golo Kante.
Yeah.
One of the best strikers in the freaking world.
And then, dude, the one that surprised me was Ruben Neves, dude. That one is
Oh, I didn't even hear about that
wild.
one. That's pretty
They're
wild.
they're getting
Because
more and
he's
more.
26. That's what's wild to me. Is it was like I thought it was just gonna be retirement, and now they're getting those players. But nobody's still
It's because
gonna watch.
it's because they have more money now.
Of course they do. Yeah.
But here's what I don't understand is like, as a player, I understand Benzema and N'Golo get their bag, right? They're towards the tail end of their careers, I think. But
Saudi Arabia, if you're in a nice part and a big ass mansion, is not a bad place to live.
facts. But it's like if I'm Ruben Neves, I'm looking at the viewership when Ronaldo got there. No one is watching Ali Hadi games at all, despite Ronaldo being there. They might catch a game or two or check up on the score, get the
Yeah.
jersey, but
Well,
they're not paying attention.
remember when it was when we were still in school and that PSG or the All-Star game was playing and we could have watched it and we still decided not to because we just didn't care.
I didn't care. Yeah.
No. Nobody cares.
I will never really care.
The surprising thing to me too is that Neves was wanted by Barcelona and he went to freaking. That's so weird.
Well, I think also, I mean, Neves has been kind of the target of transfer rumors for a few years now, but I feel like he almost doesn't like pressure. He stayed at Wolves for his whole career, pretty up to this point, and he's
then
been
when
a
big
young
teams
talent.
wanted him, he didn't
when
go.
big teams wanted him, he never went. He never left. He just kind of was fine with Wolves, and then when they get relegated, he's like, okay, let me just get some money, you know.
They didn't get relegated though, but almost.
Oh, or they were almost close.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but yeah.
They might as well be relegated.
Yeah.
But
it's just weird. The Saudi thing's weird, but Saudi bad. Messi to Miami good.
yes. Yeah, facts.
In other news, Mbappe declined his 2025 option.
Yeah,
Which
he's
was
come to Arsenal.
He will be a free agent in 2024. So come to Madrid.
Which will probably happen.
It probably will.
Think. Unless Macron finds a way to lock Mbappe onto his bed one night.
Bro.
Like,
Yo,
have you seen?
You want him to come on your bed, bro.
Yo, I don't want him to come to Liverpool. He's too much.
No, I'm talking about your bed. It's like right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right there.
You can hop on it.
No, I'm good.
No, okay. So this is obviously never gonna happen, and I'm not saying that it legitimately will, but just imagine Thierry Henry just gives Mbappe a phone call and just says, "Hey, listen, come to the Prem, come to Arsenal. You can have my 14 shirt, be the next greatest thing that the Prem has ever seen after Thierry Henry, of course." And then he comes to Arsenal, dude. Just
I'd rather imagine Thierry Henry managing the United States national team, but
yeah, factual. But I think that I'm glad that he's not because I just don't want him ruined. Like I don't want everybody to hate him.
I don't think it's like I
I would
like
rather have
different.
Patrick Vieira though.
There's not a lot of pressure for the United States men's national team job. I think we just know when people are doing bad.
But yeah, but like I'm just saying, like I don't want the level of hate that other past managers have got because like I don't know. I think Patrick Vieira would have fit the US really well. But anyways,
or BJ
going
Callahan.
back off topic. But no, I think Mbappe is gonna probably go to Madrid. I don't think he's actually gonna come to the Prem.
No, I don't. He'll never come to the Prem.
I'll go to La Liga.
Which is just like, but like, I don't know. There's only so much that you can do. If you go to Madrid, it's so hard to then become one of their best players of all time. Like that's just such a like. Even if Haaland goes there, I don't think he could ever become Madrid's best player or top 5.
I mean, look at Eden Hazard.
Yeah,
failed.
Right. Like that's what I'm saying is I just think that.
But he's also pretty old too, though.
When he got there, though.
When he got there, he was younger though, but he had injury problems. But my argument being is that when when these players want to go to these big clubs, for me, I'm like, okay, well, what will your legacy be? You chose to go to Madrid because you wanted to win stuff. But like, if you were to go to, okay, let's just say hypothetically, right? If you were to go to an Arsenal, you'd have to be incredible. You could become their greatest player of all time. Or like top 5, top 3 greatest players of all time. Erling Haaland will probably, if he stays at City a couple more years, will probably be one of their greatest players of all time. Yeah. But like, you're going to go to Madrid that's had some of the best players ever.
Like he's never going to pass up the likes of R9.
Like Zidane or R9. Zidane, like, dude, like it's just not going to happen.
No.
So that's what kind of pisses me off is like about those moves. Cause like Madrid are a big club for a reason, right? Like people want to go there. They just got Jude. Like, but I just think what is your legacy going to be? Like, it's like whenever big players go to like the Dodgers, you're like, okay, congrats.
Yeah.
You know,
But
it's
yeah,
just
the
like,
Giants swept the Dodgers in the series this
dude,
week.
and with the most runs ever in a 3-game series, like versus those, that's insane.
I think it makes me happy though, real quick, that Mbappe is going to go to Madrid so that
Yeah,
Holland does not ruin his career. I think that's what makes me the happiest. I
But
think
imagine pairing Mbappe and Holland though.
they would just
I
never
think,
work though.
and also I think that dilutes the career of both because they're
Yeah, I
like,
agree
oh,
because
he had
it'd be
Mbappe.
like if Messi played with Ronaldo.
Exactly.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
it's like having Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi in the
But
same team this last year.
But I still don't think Holland will stick around for. I think when Pep leaves, Holland leaves.
I agree, but I just don't see him going to Madrid.
I don't. If let's say I still think that Holland would be perfect for Madrid, but
There's always a chance there's always a chance he retires too because he's got a really good resume already.
he would. But he's 22 years old.
Yeah,
You never know. Or
there's
he goes
no
to,
way.
or he goes to the MLS.
No, he's way too young for
Bro,
that.
what?
No,
Here's the thing: if
I'm talking
Holland
about
plays
old
at
in the future.
if Holland
Youngs.
plays at the level he's been playing at right now for what, like till he's 30 or something like that, maybe even not till he's 30, till he's 27,
he will go down as one of the
5 years,
greatest.
he will go down as one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. I think, but I think he has to. I mean, in his first year with City, he won the trophy. It's kind of crazy. So
And he broke the goal scoring record.
and he broke the goal scoring
And he
record.
got a golden cleat.
He can't do like he literally can't do any better.
At this point, all he can do is just score more goals.
Right. But
You know?
but I was gonna say, like, I still think that he will leave City. I just don't know to where. Maybe he goes to Barca and then you have Mbappe and Holland as the new rivals, and they literally get to play in the El Clasico. That'd be sick.
I would like him to go back to Dortmund, and
Yeah. I just don't think that he could make that move back after winning so much, and then he'd go to Dortmund and still not win that much because Bayern still exists.
yeah, but it just make, because here's the thing: I think Dortmund are being run wrong, like they're being run completely wrong. If they were to like actually present a vision to their players, they'd have Jude, Pulisic, Sancho, and Holland. I mean, that's beating
And Gravenberch should
Bayern.
still be there, right?
Gravenberch was never at Dortmund. He was at Ajax before.
Oh, who I'm thinking of I can see him in my hang on. Anyways, but yeah, they'd have so many.
Oh, Yusufa Mokoko, the
Yeah.
young striker, Adeyemi. Like they have everything,
Yeah.
So.
Also, speaking of, before we probably move to something else,
I think we're gonna take a break first.
Yeah, Pulisic is on the way out.
I think he's going back to Bundesliga.
I think Bundesliga would be perfect for him. I think like a maybe even like a Leverkusen or something like that, or a Leipzig or something. I think it'd be good for him. But like, I don't know. It just shows that he still has talent and that Chelsea just don't want him.
Pulisic and Balogun team up in the Bundesliga.
Balogun's staying at Arsenal, bro. It's gonna happen. No, just bring Pulisic to Arsenal. There you go. Problem solved. Reunion. So.
All right,
Okay.
let's go to the break real quick.
Real quick, back to the NBA before I forget, because we didn't mention this. Both Kyle Kuzma and Draymond have declined their player option. They will both become unrestricted free agents. Draymond and Kuzma.
Kuzma's coming to Cleveland. Draymond's going to resign.
Kuzma needs to come to Utah, bro.
True. I don't want Draymond in Utah.
I would love Draymond in Utah. I would go. I would buy Draymond Green.
Why would you turn down Draymond, bro? He's like,
because Draymond's a freaking donkey.
No. We're not taking Draymond Green slander here.
I will not accept Draymond slander.
You know who will?
Your mom,
Caleb.
No, Caleb loves Draymond.
Yeah,
Caleb would butt fuck him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that the Jazz fans are so entitled, though. I'm not saying you in particular, but like the idea that they're like, I don't want Draymond Green. Like, dude, what are you talking about? I would love Draymond Green. That'd be so sick.
Or we get
There were
Porzingis.
rumors of him to the Pelicans for a minute, and I'm like, please do it. Like, that'd be so sick.
But I think that's part of the reason why a lot of players don't like to come to Utah because
Well,
the
also
fan
because
base
Utah
is
has a bunch of
terrible.
racists. So, like,
Yeah.
great. Like, players have openly said they don't like playing in Utah because their fans are racist. So it's like, well, congrats.
I mean, Zach being one of them. Zach is the leader.
Zach's the But I don't know.
I barely paid any Jazz basketball this year.
Yeah, well, because they're
I'm
so
gonna be
bad.
honest. Yeah.
But
All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back in like literally like 15 seconds. Peace out.
Bye.
okay, bye.
Phoenix reached out to Dallas about a potential sign trade for Kyrie.
Who has?
Phoenix did.
Phoenix
are a joke. They're the new Brooklyn Nets.
Phoenix are like the Saudi League. They just want big names that won't mesh as a team, and they hope that'll. And also, I will say, Phoenix fans are the most plastic fan. They're like the Man City of the NBA.
Hang on 1 second. Hang on. What is up, guys? Welcome back to part 2. We just took our little break and we were talking a bunch, and I figured we might as well start it back. Okay.
And
Anyways,
completely
Phoenix
forgot.
fans are plastic.
But yeah, Phoenix fans are incredibly plastic. I have a friend who's a Phoenix fan. We were talking about the Bradley Beal trade. He didn't even know the name of the arena.
It's the Footprint Center.
Even you know it. He said it was he's called it the Gila River Center, bro.
I just remember foot, and I was like, "Ew, you have a foot arena?" It's weird.
Hey,
real quick, should we talk about that?
Stuff,
how bad that trade is?
Yeah. So Phoenix got Beal,
Washington, and 2 other players.
So it's 2 other players now.
Yes, but they got Brandon Goodwin, I think, and 1 more.
Well, then they're rerouting Chris Paul to freaking LA.
Yes.
Did you see that if Chris Paul suits up for the Clippers, the Clippers, let's see. It was because like Westbrook, John Wall, and Chris Paul will have all played through the same for the same teams.
That's pretty wild. Well, Chris Paul might not ever play for them.
That's what they were saying, is if he suits up for them.
Mm-hmm.
For the Wizards.
I think it would be smart for John Wall or Russell Westbrook to go back to Washington. I think it'd be
smart for Russell Westbrook to go back to OKC.
No. What?
Yes.
What? Bro, there's no way he's going to mesh with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He doesn't have to start. I think Russ is getting to the point where he's going to be good.
Russ would start in Washington, though. And I think that was his second best stint of his career.
Yeah, I think so too. OKC, and then, well, actually, I don't know. He did really well in LA Clippers.
He did wonderful in Utah as well, you know.
Shout out, man. He never lost a game.
He never lost a game.
My God, you guys are hopeless.
Your mom's hopeless.
The Jazz are hopeless.
The Jazz are hopeless.
Like, Walker Kessler couldn't even win Rookie of the Year, bro. That's
he should have.
You know what? I really hope you guys will take Robin Lopez for Larry Markkinen and Colin Sexton.
And you shut up.
They probably would if they're like, you know what? Give us a 2032 draft pick.
Give us Mitchell back and we'll think about it.
Bro,
Donovan would never come back.
We would love to get rid of Mitchell right now because in 2 years he's going to New York.
Probably less, honestly.
Yeah, I don't want him to go out for free. We did something for him.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the problem with sports. It's like, I hate that vibe with sports where you have a valuable player and you really want to keep him.
Yeah.
You really want to keep him, but you also realize you don't want him to go for free.
We had 3 valuable players last year for Utah. 3. We traded them all away.
Who was the third?
Wait, what?
Bogdanovich.
Come on now.
He did.
Are you putting him in the same bracket of valuableness as Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell? This is why people won't come to Utah. It's because their fans are delusional.
I'm just crazy in general.
Our big 3. Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, and don't forget Bojan Bogdanovich.
And Conley. And Conley.
Did you see what they got for Conley? Fuck all. That's what they got for Conley.
Hey,
Hey,
think,
if Utah trades for Karl Anthony Towns, I'll actually be happy about that.
bro, Cat is so overrated. What are you talking about?
Well, not only that, like you're just making another move for a center that won't do anything for you.
Power forward.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. I mean, at that point, just get Kristaps Porzingis.
At that point, just give me Draymond Green.
Yep,
He's
facts.
gonna be cheaper.
At that point, we'll just give you back Donovan Mitchell, and you can play him at power forward. I don't care.
Spider in the
Spider has small forward at 6'4".
yeah.
Sorry, no, excuse me, he's 6'1".
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not 6'4".
Okay,
No.
I do have a question for all you guys. If you could have, or if you have one prediction for your team for free agency, one player that you think you guys are going to sign,
Think or want?
think and want. So one player you think is going to happen, one player you want to happen.
Let me look at. I need to look at free agents.
I'm going to say for me, I think we're going to get Kyle Kuzma. I want Jaylen Brown.
You want who? Jaylen Brown?
They're gonna
Jaylen
sign him
Brown.
to a super deal.
We have another supermax. We can match a supermax though.
Can you though?
Okay.
Yes, we have room for more supermax, so take that.
I don't know if I could put any that I think because I just don't trust the Pelicans, but
You can sign Mariah Mills.
I'll give fire.
He doesn't deserve New Orleans.
Yeah, whatever. I think if
New
I were to
Orleans
give
doesn't deserve.
I have three that I'm looking at. I think Van Vliet would fit well in New Orleans. And then you also could go with Kuzma or even Middleton. But those are the only three that are really shouting out, at least the list that I'm looking at.
Okay.
Jakob Poeltl could be fire also.
Do we
'Cause
even
he's-
ask Zach because we know no one wants to go to the Jazz? You guys could get like.
I don't know if
Ricky Rubio.
Zach wants anybody because he just doesn't even want Draymond Green.
We'll give you Cedi Osman for
Fair trade.
I don't want Osman.
for Sexton. That actually is a fair trade.
Okay, but Zach, just give people that you want, I guess, not that you think, because I don't think that the Pelicans will sign any of those guys. But I want.
If we get rid of Colin Sexton, I think James Harden's a good option to have a point guard.
Oh gosh,
Dude, I don't know anymore. My team is so hopeless.
oh,
The fact that you said no to Draymond and then said yes to Harden is
No, Harden's gonna go back to
mind-boggling.
Houston.
yeah, oh, so actually, wait. We can't say that no one wants to go to the Jazz because Gordon Hayward said he wants to go back to Utah.
Oh
I would
yeah,
take,
they
I
should
would
take
take
back.
that. I would take
So.
that honestly too. But
No, because you shouldn't though, because the Jazz don't deserve to get him back because the fans were so awful when he left.
yeah,
Fans
because
are
you could-
awful. Fans are awful when anybody leaves. I mean,
Dude, did you hear? They were like happy that he broke his leg when he broke his leg.
I wasn't.
I know, but I'm saying majority of Jazz fans were like, yeah, good. That's what you get. I'm like, you guys are idiots. This is why nobody wants to come here.
Mm.
Even people when Spider left, a lot of people were like, ha, good riddance. You are not going to. And it's just like, can you just appreciate the fact that you had a good player and now he went somewhere else?
Mhm.
I'm not saying you, Zach, but I'm saying there are so many
I
Jazz
think
fans
they
that
should.
do that
I
kind
think
of stuff.
Jazz fans should have like a focus group. They should be like, well, you know what? We're mad at everyone who leaves, but what is the reason why they're leaving? And then they should like
Maybe
they should
it's
look at
us.
themselves.
Oh man, I don't know. No, come on, Zach. Give us one that's not James Harden.
Kristaps Porzingis.
He's not a free agent.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he was on that list that I was just looking at.
Oh,
I
thought
think
he
a
had
Kuzma.
thought
I
he
think
was a
Kuzma
trade.
to Utah would be so fire though.
Kuzma would never go to a Utah. That's
False.
just as bad as the Wizards.
I don't think
That's just
he'd
as bad
ever
as the
not
Wizards.
go to Utah because he has ties here and he likes it here.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he also wants ties to the NBA playoffs, and that's not happening in Utah.
Well, he was in LA and they traded his ass. So,
And he's coming.
And
to
he got a
Cleveland.
free ring. He's got a fucking ring out of it already too.
but I did see him a couple weeks ago, and I said that he should consider coming to Utah, and he said maybe.
He said you're a bozo.
yeah.
But then I also said I'm also a Pelicans fan and I want you there, and he just laughed. So
So he considered Utah, but not the Pelicans.
Well, I think he laughed about the fact that I'm from Utah and I still like don't like the Jazz that much. I just told him, I'm like, I want you to come to the Jazz so I can see you more often. And he's like, he goes, that's fair, because we genuinely haven't seen him in forever. And then I was like, but I'm also a Pelicans fan. He kind of laughed, and I was like, hey, bro, it'd be fun.
Did I ever tell you guys I saw Juju Smith-Schuster? I met Juju Smith-Schuster in the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland.
That's fire.
Yeah, I asked him to come to Cleveland, and
Did you ask him to do a TikTok dance for you?
no, that was before his TikTok days.
Oh, this is
He was
on.
like
He was on the Steelers.
Yeah, he was on like early Steelers days before his
Early
first time.
Steelers then.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know.
when he was good.
It'll be interesting.
Baseball. The Giants have
The
won 8 in a
Diamond-
row.
The
Yeah,
Giants
dude, they're killing it right now.
are good. The Diamondbacks are incredible.
Fuck your Diamondbacks.
They're not even my team. I just watched them spank my Guardians 2 days in a row. and
So
then
maybe you should
spanked
become a
them.
Diamondback fan.
It doesn't take much to smack your Guardians.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, you're 33 and 38.
See, I don't even pay attention to our record, and we're still
L
what?
fan. L fan.
Hey, just
Yeah.
because I don't pay attention to the record doesn't mean I don't pay attention to the games. I know
Still,
every
you
game.
should know that you're 5 games below 500.
Guess
L
what?
fan.
And we're still in contention to make the playoffs. Take that.
Contention. I don't know. It's kind of an L that you released Zunino. He was going to be your MVP. So
Hey,
And you're trading away not Justin.
yes,
yeah,
thank
how could you
goodness.
trade not Justin?
Because
Give him to San Fran. I'll take him.
bro, you guys would give us you guys have nothing of value. I'm saying.
You don't know that.
I do know.
I think that there are certain players on San Fran that could do a job for teams, but I don't think that there are any players on San Fran that people are dying to trade for. If that makes sense.
The only team that's been linked to Justin Bieber, Shane Bieber, is the Cardinals.
They
Disgusting.
need pitching so
They
bad,
need pitching, so we'll probably.
but they're not going to give any of their big ones away.
We'll either get back Tyler O'Neill or Lars Nootbaar, one of those two.
Newt Bar would be a dub.
Yeah, we need a right fielder because Brennan is all right, but he's not really a right fielder. But guys,
I want Big Cock Jock, bro.
I will say
No.
that I think in the MLB record does not matter as long as you're in contention in your division.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
I just like giving you shit because you were the one who was the most hyped on your team out of all of us.
I mean, who could blame me?
Me.
Who could blame me?
We both told you they weren't going to be that good.
After you guys,
Just because you got Clase and Ramirez does not mean you're gonna be good.
Well, no, I wasn't basing off that. I was basing off our last year results.
Yeah, I know. But
You guys lost in the playoffs last year,
We took the Yankees to a game 5. So
but
I
you
don't
lost.
think you guys could ever do that.
Well, it sucks we're in the AL then.
I don't think you guys could ever make the playoffs.
We're in contention for our division now.
How are you in contention?
We're second. We're second into the
Yes,
in the
but how many
West.
games back are you from the Diamondbacks?
3.5.
What's your record right now?
40 and 32.
40 and they're 40 and 32. Diamondbacks are 44-29.
Dang, so you guys really knocked the Dodgers.
Yeah, but the Dodgers are only 1 game back of the Giants.
Even
Yeah, but
with
we'll have leverage over them.
You know
'cause they've
what's
won
such
more
an
games
L?
this year.
Even with Tatis, the Padres can't get their shit together.
Nope.
and
35 and
Padres fans,
37, bro.
they still think that they're gonna get Shohei.
Luis Reyes and Bo Bichette are the first players in each league to reach 100 hits on the season.
Arise is playing out of his mind right now.
He's batting 400.
He's insane.
Yeah, you love
And
seeing that.
thank
You love
goodness-
seeing that though.
Thank goodness the Twins traded Arias last start of the season.
Yeah, he's nuts, but luckily I was gonna say the Mariners contained him too. Like he didn't hit like crazy, and I was like, let's go. Dubs.
Where are the Mariners in their division?
We're fourth right now.
And you
Third,
guys are-
fourth.
that's what's so
But-
crazy, bro. It's like you guys are 500 and you guys are 4th.
But think about how good our division is right
That's
now.
what I'm
So
saying.
Rangers are playing really, really well right now. Angels will find a way to mess it up though. They always do. And then the Astros are actually struggling though right now. They're 39 and 34, but without Jordan, bro, they have been rough. I think this the Mariners have a really big road trip coming up. Well, starting today. They play the Yankees and then they play the Orioles. If you can get out of that series like 500, I think you've done a job. So
The Yankees fans are being unbearable again. They're saying that we should get rid of divisions because they're doing bad in their own division, yet they'd still get in the playoffs over the Guardians. So
they're ridiculous, man.
they're ridiculous.
They're 39 and 30, but the Rays are just insane.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, they're 51-24.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. That's ridiculous.
And they're still not
Cincinnati has won 9 in a row, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, Cincinnati.
They're killing it, man.
And
Hunter Green's insane.
Votto made his return yesterday, and he absolutely just destroyed everybody.
I love that guy, bro.
Did you see the bus video?
Yeah. I was listening. So Mookie Betts has a podcast, and I've been listening to it. I've listened to all of them now because he just started it this season, and he was talking with Hunter Green, and they did this game it was called Votto or Notto, and he would give Hunter quotes, and he had to guess if Votto said them or not. Dude, some of them are ridiculous. It's so funny. Like one, he's like, he told teammates that he wanted them to get a hit so he didn't have to hit, so he could go and eat fried chicken after the game.
That's awesome. And
yeah, Votto went 2 for 3 in 5 appearances.
That division's pretty close, by the way. 38 and 35, 37, 35, 34, 37, 34, 38.
And Ellie De La Cruz. I mean,
yeah, dude, he's a monster.
He got called up last week, and he hit this like second furthest homer of the season.
Yeah.
And also,
did you see that registered on the airport's radar because it got high enough in the atmosphere?
Yeah.
Jesus, ridiculous.
And also, he's now he's the fastest player in the league now. He overtook Trey Turner.
He's so fast.
He's an anomaly.
Yeah.
I think what this season is proving is that the MLB and their changes that they made are helping baseball gain popularity.
1000%.
Pitch clock
has been so much better. I just think
2.5 hour games are so nice.
Yeah, dude. Even if they stretch to 3, okay, cool.
I'll take it.
But it's not a 5-hour game. Like it's so good.
And
like
the Diamondbacks, their Chase Field is probably hitting about 33,000 fans or something like that.
That's because fans are okay with committing to only watch 2.5 hours, not 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we play the Diamondbacks on Friday.
Oh.
Ooh.
I think we play you guys soon.
Mariners?
The Diamondbacks Zach Gallen may win Cy Young. He's a heavy favorite right now. Corbin Carroll could win NL Rookie of the Year and NL MVP. So
that's wild.
Wow.
I have him on my show team because I got him from the May month or the April monthly, and his card's pretty good.
He's insane. Every game I've gone to, every Diamondbacks game I've gone to, which I'm going to the Pirates series in like a few weeks or something, Corbin Carroll has hit a home run.
Yeah.
He might win Rookie of the Year.
And MVP.
I think it could be a close run at the end of the season with De La Cruz and Corbin
Carroll.
think
Ellie's got to produce, got to keep producing.
I mean, he's got to match what, Corbin Carroll's had a big, advantage over him starting this full season. I mean, he has to match Corbin Carroll's production and then beat him for the rest of the season. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, he could do it, but I don't know. It seems like a long shot. But who knows? Anything is possible.
Did you see Ellie's 99 was going for like 150K?
Did you see that MLB The Show is dead?
Hey, I've been having fun because I packed Mickey Mantle.
Can we play threes, please?
Not tonight, but
why? You're not doing anything.
I'm not on my Padres house, but I can go over like tomorrow or Thursday.
No, I'm heading to my grandpa's on Thursday,
so maybe you should go tonight because you're not doing anything tonight.
No, I can go play tomorrow though.
Tonight or never.
Yep. Okay, well then it's gonna be never because I'm not going over there again.
Thank goodness I don't have to play that trash game anymore.
I knew you wouldn't want to anyways. Oh man. All right, well we should wrap this up. We've been going for a while.
Yeah.
But
Is there any last thoughts? What is your dad advice of the day? Like, what is one thing that you want our viewers to know?
On you, Thatcher.
on me, or I thought it was for everybody.
Oh, it's
Well,
on you.
it's for everyone, but you're first.
Think long and hard.
Kind of a sexy pose right there.
When you're hungry, eat. Don't settle for not eating when you're hungry. That can go for anything, not just food.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Zach?
That was really stupid.
It's dad advice.
Yeah, it's supposed to be stupid.
Go give Elijah a head. It's my dad advice.
I'm not.
Did your dad give you that advice? 'Cause all right, what about you, Elijah?
Go outside and pee in a bush every once in a while.
Think I'll just man you up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're a woman, still go for it, man.
Pop a squat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I
Is that the advice?
Be careful of which bush you decide to pee in, though.
Yes. Don't stand in the bush. Stand
away
from the
and
bush.
spray.
And pull your pants down.
Away and spray.
Away and spray.
That's another good one.
Mhm.
Did your daddy give you that advice too, Elijah?
Actually, he did. Yeah.
To pop a squat?
No, what?
Away and
What?
spray.
Away and spray, my guy.
All right. That's going to be the name of the episode, Away and Spray.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. What is that picture of behind you? Is that a picture of Japanese waves or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's pretty good.
Away and wave and spray.
A wave.
A wave and spray. All right. We've lost it.
All right. Let's close it.
Yeah. I'm already still closing it, huh? All right, well, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. A very long one today. I think this might be our longest one, as I said that before, but I think this will be our longest one. Maybe. We'll see.
We had a lot of fun though. We didn't
Yeah,
I don't feel like it was very like, all right, this topic. We kind of just like free flowing.
Yep.
Like away and spray.
Falling.
Anyways.
Okay, I think honestly we should just end on free falling and then have that episode.
Oh no. We'll catch you guys next week. Hopefully we'll hear about more we'll hopefully hear about Dalvin Cook and DeAndre Hopkins soon. Last time we heard, apparently DeAndre Hopkins was close to a deal with the Patriots, but now I don't think it's going to happen. And
Dalvin Cook wants to team up with him.
Mm-hmm.
And Dalvin Cook wants to hold the Lombardi Trophy.
Well, then they better not go to New England.
They better come to Cleveland. I'll tell you that right now.
Dude, you are so hopeless.
The only thing you're going to be holding is another
Howie a poop.
Another arrest warrant for freaking Deshaun Watson.
I'm gonna hold your left butt cheek, bro.
Yo, and he's just
don't threaten me with a good time. Away and spray though.
All right, we'll catch you guys next week. Take it easy.
Right.
Hope you have a great week.
Yes.
Bye.